Hello, everybody. Welcome into Andrew and Pop's podcast. We're here talking about Week 14 of the NFL. We've been gone for a while now, huh?
2 months and 1 week.
2 months and 1 week to the dot. How do you remember that?
Well, we haven't been here since week 5.
Correct.
And if week 5...
So you're just doing the math?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, you glad to be back?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to just hop right into it?
Yes.
Or you got anything else to say?
I hope all of our picks are right.
All right. I agree. All right. Well, we're going to just kick it right off, and we are going to start with Detroit versus Minnesota on the opening game at 1 o'clock. Who do you got winning that game?
I got the Vikings 42-27. Detroit, they've been playing good, but Minnesota's been playing good, but I think Minnesota takes this only because it's the Lions. They just lose.
Okay, so you got the Vikings winning.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'll give off a little stat. Minnesota's 10-2. Their record. The Lions are 5-7. This line is super weird. It's 1.5, I believe, on FanDuel. It did start moving down to like 2.5, and but it's been moving all over the place. But Minnesota's 9-1 versus Detroit in their last 10 games. So realistically, looking at the line, you would think it's a sucker's bet, but I'm going to still take Minnesota here. You got Minnesota. What was your final score on that game?
42-27.
42-27. Okay. All right, on to the next game. We got the Bills that are 9-3 and the Jets that are 7-5. Who you got winning that game?
I got the Jets 26-23. I think the Bills get upset here. The Bills, they've been playing good, but I just feel like they've been playing easy teams.
Easy teams?
Yeah. The teams that they've played, that they've won, were easy. And the games that they've lost were hard. That Minnesota versus Buffalo game, they got hard.
Yeah, okay.
But they still kept it close. Just like this game.
You think it'll be close?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think the Jets pull it off 26-23.
It could be close because I like the under in that game. Okay. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I do think the Bills win. They are 6-4 versus the Jets in their last 10 games. So that's it for that. I'll start us off with the next one. We got the Ravens versus Pittsburgh. Ravens are 8-4. Pittsburgh's 5-7. That's correct, right? 5-7.
Yes.
Okay. This game's kind of funky. You got Lamar out with I think it was an ankle injury. It was an ankle injury?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win this game with an upset.
I think Pittsburgh wins 22-28 because Kenny Pickett's going to throw dots this game. You got
Who's
Lamar.
he throwing them to? Pickens?
Yep.
I like it. Okay.
And you got Lamar out with the backup quarterback.
Hudley?
Yep. And I don't think Hudley's going to do anything. He didn't, as Jacksonville upset Baltimore as 1 point in that game, I'm going to take Pittsburgh 28-22.
Okay, so you got it's not a high-scoring game, but it sounds like a good game. All right, another thing on that game, the Ravens are 3-7 versus Pittsburgh in the last 10. So that's a big stat to lean on. I mean, Lamar's not playing, so another counter there. Look for Pittsburgh on the upset. All right, next game, you got Philly. That's 11-1. They're unstoppable. Jalen Hurts, baby. And then you got the Giants. They're 7-4-1. It is a divisional game. Who do you got?
I got Philadelphia 51-11. I think Philly's going to blow them out. There is no chance. The Giants have no chance this game. tying to the Commanders, the one team that Philadelphia beat, I can give the Giants that for a tie, but Philly's just gonna destroy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
AJ Brown is going to go off.
You got him on your fantasy team, don't you?
Yes.
Him and Hurts.
Yep.
Okay, he's got the duo. Yeah, I have to agree with him. I don't think Philly's gonna lose this game. I don't know about the spread or if they cover, but they're 8-2 in their last 10 games versus each other. Even a divisional game, I just still think Hurts is gonna put the hurting on. All right, on the next game, we got the Bengals versus the Browns. The Bengals are 8-4, coming off a huge win, playing the Cleveland Browns at 5-7. I'm going to roll with Joe Burrow to keep rolling. I don't. It could be a close game, but I got the Bengals winning this game. They're on a roll, and I expect them to keep rolling. Who do you got?
So as you know, the Bengals started the season 0-2.
Yeah, they started off bad. They did.
Well, Jamar Chase was not playing good, I feel like.
Well, he got hurt also. That's
Yes.
based on the record, I feel like, of 8-4. I mean, it's still pretty good record.
I'll take Cincinnati on this one, 27-24.
Okay, close game.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of their games are close. They just beat, I think it was what was the score? They played KC. I think they won 27-24.
Yes. The
And
same game of the it was
AFC Championship
Yep.
game. Yep, it was the same score, which was kind of weird. Here's a stat on this game though that you might want to know. Very important. Moneyline bets. The Bengals are 2-8 against the Cleveland Browns. But if you're looking for a bet in that game, the over 7-1 in the Bengals' last 8. So just remember that stat. You got anything else for that game? That's it.
Go Burrow.
Go Burrow. I like it. All right, on to the next game. You got Tennessee playing Jacksonville. Jacksonville's 4-8. Tennessee is 7-5. What do you want to see here?
I got Tennessee rolling 31-22. Jacksonville's win over Baltimore again. They did pull off an upset, but Lamar wasn't playing, so that's kind of why they got the win. I think Tennessee gets the job done here. I think
Derrick Henry is going to run all over him like last time?
Yep, and I think Robert Woods is going to be a stud this game, actually.
Okay. All right, and I think Traylon Burks, I don't know if he's out or if he's just questionable.
He's questionable.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to roll. I'm going to agree with I'm going to take Tennessee. I think they're just dominant force in this game with Derrick Henry. I expect them to run all over him. Another stat for this game, Jacksonville is 1-9 versus Tennessee in moneyline bets in the last 10 games. On to the next game. We got Dallas versus Houston. This should get you would think this get pretty ugly. Dallas is 9-3 and Houston's 10-1. They've been terrible this year. Can't get a win to save their life. They even got one tie. Who do you got in that game?
Okay, I got Dallas shutting them out 52-17.
52-17.
I think CeeDee Lamb scores 3 tutties this game.
Okay.
He's real good.
Yeah, he is.
And we have his numbered card.
We do have his numbered card. We do. All right. Well, based on that game, I'll give you another stat. They're 5-4 on the money lines against Houston. I expect Dallas to win this game also. I think the line was 17. I could be mistaken. I don't know. It's a huge number. They probably do blow them out, but I'm not touching the spread. The under in Dallas's last, I think it's 9 games, is 8-1. So look for it. I mean, that's Houston's. Their defense isn't the best, but they do hold teams to a small amount of points usually. All right, on to the next game, we got Kansas City versus Denver. Kansas City's 9-3, and Denver is, if I'm not mistaken, what's their record? Is it 3-9?
3-9.
3-9, is
Yep.
it? All right.
Exactly 3-9.
That sounds right. Who do you like in that game?
Okay. What in the world is Denver doing losing to the 4-8 Panthers? Like what?
Yeah.
Kansas City's winning 41-3.
Okay, 41-3.
Denver ain't got no chance at a touchdown.
Yeah. Okay. No. So you're calling for no touchdowns from Denver?
Nope. I don't think Russell Wilson's gonna throw any in. I think he's gonna throw picks. Patrick Mahomes gonna do the same thing. Juju, Kelsey.
So you think he's going to throw a lot of touchdowns? Yep. All right. I'm going to have to agree with him. Kansas City should just blow them out. They're 10-0 in their last 10. That's all you need for that game. If you're taking a parlay, take a money line. On to the next game. We have Seattle versus Carolina. Seattle 7-5, and Carolina is 4-8.
Yep, 4-8.
Yeah, they're 4-8. Who do you got in that game?
I got the Seahawks 24-17. Carolina's defense, they've been holding teams, but I don't think they're gonna hold Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. I think
I could see a Tyler Lockett touchdown.
Yeah, Tyler, and I got him on my fantasy team.
You do. You made the playoffs, right? You locked it up.
Yep, I'm already in the playoffs.
Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I'm going to agree with them again. I like Seattle this game. Seattle is they're 8-2 in their last 10 money line. Obviously, this is Gino's first year starting, so based on those stats, it's kind of crooked, but just something to remember. They have been playing good. He's in the runner-up for I think it's not comeback player of the year. Was it MVP? I don't know. It's one of the two, but he's been playing good. On to the next game. We got Tampa Bay playing San Francisco. Tampa Bay has been looking terrible. That comeback win was nice, but, I mean, they haven't been looking the best. Tom Brady's going through a lot of stuff. Who you got in that game?
I got the 49ers 20-14, and I actually got a breakaway touchdown at the last seconds. I think with 3 seconds on the clock, the 49ers are in midfield, down 14-13, and they give the ball to McCaffrey. I think he busts through and scores.
With 3 seconds left.
Yes.
Well, that's a bold statement, folks. If he hits that, well, then I guess you better be coming to us for every future play. Tampa Bay's 6-6. San Francisco's 8-4. Garoppolo is out. The thing about this, Garoppolo, I think it's fair. He's a decent QB, but he's not the reason why they're 8-4. You got one of the best coaches in the league, and they're just well coached, and it's just a well team overall with Debo, IU, Kittle, and now they got McCaffrey. I expect San Francisco still to get the job done here. So
with their rookie backup.
Yeah, with their rookie, I mean, yeah. Like I said, Garoppolo, I don't think was the reason behind these wins. He's a good, decent QB, but he's not for all the success, and that's just facts. On that game, Tampa Bay is 4-6 on the money line bets. So San Francisco's got the overall win percentage in the last 10. Next game, we got Miami playing the Chargers. Miami's 8-4, and the Chargers are 6-6. What do you like in this game?
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think Miami wins 37-30. I think Los Angeles with Austin Eckler, I think he holds this team with Herbert and Keenan Allen. The only reason I'm saying the Dolphins win is Tua and Weddle. I think Jalen Weddle goes off this game with Tua. And, by the way, we actually do have Jalen Weddle's 1/1 card.
Jalen Waddle's 1/1 card. We do have that. And so you got Miami winning in a high-scoring game. Yeah, I mean, the Chargers haven't lived up to what they were supposed to be. Herbert's been playing so-so. He did get hurt. I just think Miami's playing too good. I think their offense is too good. I'm going to take them also. A good stat on that game, They're 6-4 in their last 10 in money line bets and spreads. So good stat to remember there. And for our final game, we got New England playing Arizona. Arizona is 4-8 record, and New England 6-6. This is going to be, I would expect, a low-scoring game, possibly. I mean, it could be a shootout. You never know in New England. Who do you got in this game?
Okay, I actually got another call in this game. New England down by 1, 30-31. They're in field goal range with 10 seconds left. They decide to go for it on 4th and 2 in field goal range. They get it with 2 seconds left. They kick the field goal and win it 33-31.
Okay, so you think they win the game with the last-second field goal?
Yes.
You got faith in Mac Jones like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pulling a Baker Mayfield out of nowhere with the game-winning touchdown with 9 seconds left.
More like a Patrick Mahomes touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, that Rams game was unbelievable. I had the final score being 16-10, the Raiders winning, and we got the ending.
Jefferson.
Yeah, the ending was not good for that.
Mm-mm.
But that's what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna take New England also. Arizona has been playing the best. They might as well just pretty much give up at this point to get some draft picks, in my opinion. And yeah, they're also 6-1 on money lines. So I'm gonna roll New England. What did you have to say?
Okay.
Oh,
so
the team's on a bye.
Indianapolis, Chicago, Green Bay, Washington, and New Orleans.
Yep. Those are the teams on the bye, so you won't be seeing them. And
you see them play next week.
Yep, you'll see them play next week. You got anything else?
Like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right, you heard the man. See you guys next week. Thanks for joining us. See ya.
Peace.